Hey everybody, my name is Melanie McIntosh and I'm going to be talking about legal discrimination for my presentation. So this was question 2 for this week, and to answer the question, what is legal discrimination? Legal discrimination is the discrimination of a particular person or a group of individuals with no regard to their race, ethnicity, sex, religion, physical or mental disability, etc. So the government uses of discrimination are the licensing age. The United States government uses this as a requirement to determine who is allowed to drive what vehicles at certain points in their lives. This changes from normal driver's license that we can get at 16, commercial driver's license, and several different classes of license which are required to operate different vehicles. The legal age for drinking alcohol and tobacco use. The United States government uses this to determine who's allowed to partake in alcohol consumption or tobacco use until the age of 21. We all know that tobacco use age shifted from 18 to 21 just a few years ago. Colleges and universities also use legal discrimination using test scores in their admissions process. This is the one that I feel might cross the very thin line between what is legal or would be considered illegal or even not ethical in the discrimination. The government must display a very good reason for the requirement in order for it to be legal discrimination. The effects within our system. The process of legal discrimination, in my opinion, can hold a very positive impact within our society. For instance, the legal drinking age is a positive one because it helps to eliminate underage drinking for teenagers who are not as mature or mentally developed as those in their 20s or older. Although I do know this does not completely eliminate underage drinking, it does help. The licensing age requirement for driving and the testing requirements, I believe, also help us to keep our roads safer. The testing score requirement that colleges and universities place on admissions is the one that as I said, could cross the line, in my opinion. I think this because it could cross the line into disability discrimination, regardless of any disability that those individuals do face, even simply struggling to take tests. I know that's kind of a controversial subject, but I do believe that some people, they can know all the answers, and yet when they sit down to take the test, just knowing that they're going to take the test is really frustrating and overwhelming to them, and they will struggle with that. And I don't believe that should hinder them or anyone else from receiving a higher education if they want to. And I didn't write this, but I do want to say and feel that I think it also could play into discriminating against poverty or lower income societies, high crime areas that kids are placed into that's not their fault. If they're not receiving the same level of education as other kids, that's not their fault, and they shouldn't be penalized for that in their higher education if they want to better themselves. And these are my resources. Thank you.